This is my new Cresta. It's a 98 Roulon G. Just got here off the boat. BN, coils, wheels, 2J VVTi. It's got all the bells and whistles. Only one problem. It's not making any boost. So we're gonna do a little digging today and see if we can figure out why. All right, first things first, we're gonna do the boost leak check. Here's my homemade boost leak tester. It's a 3-inch PVC cap with a bicycle tire valve on it. Little 3.5-inch to 3-inch reducer coupler. We're gonna pop it on. We're gonna pull this intake off, stick it right there in its place. And we're gonna pump some air in here, see if we can figure out where the leak's coming from. All right, now that you got your boost leak tester on there and it's all tightened down, all you're gonna need, square bottle full of soapy water. I just got some laundry detergent in there and some tap water, and then some way to fill up your Schrader valve. So we're just gonna put this on here for a few seconds, let it air up. And we're gonna start listening around for leaks. Luckily for you guys, I did it off camera and found it. It's kind of in the worst spot ever. So, once you got some air in there, you're gonna listen around. And luckily for us, it's coming right from the center of our intercooler. There's no damage to the core, but that's where it's leaking. It holds no boost whatsoever. But thankfully, about a month ago, I've already done this, and I was able to pick up a Goretti Spec LS intercooler kit, which we are going to replace all this old junk with today, and see if we can get this thing making some steam. All right, let's tear this whole crap off. Got our saw unboxed here. Came with our destructions. We'll check those out in a minute. Nice polished up, brand new charge piping. Bag of Goretti's finest 1-ply couplers and worm clamps. And then our core here, which, I mean, is probably the best part about this whole kit. It just looks great. Has the Goretti stamped in the top here. It's miles beyond our old crusty, God knows what intercooler that was on here before that didn't seem to want to hold any boost. So, all right, we'll start with step one, and we'll start putting our new intercooler on. Nice. Get that a little snug. And we'll tighten up our bottom ones. Looks like we're gonna run into some fitment issues here on the side. Let's take care of that first. All right, got our frame rail all notched out here. Used a 3-inch hole saw, dusted it with the flap disc, and then hit it with some black paint. But now we got plenty of room for our intercooler couplers and our piping. So let's get started. I'm guessing we're gonna start with this side. Here's our driver's side lower charge pipe. Grab us a couple of clamps here. we got all of our charge piping installed, and because this is for a 1J car and this is a 2J swapped car, the 2J sits up about a 1/2 inch taller, 5/8 inch taller, something like that. So we're left with a larger than normal gap between these two here. So thankfully I have some leftover 2 3/4 charge piping from a project a while back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this lined up the best that I can, give it a chop right about here somewhere, and then add a little section to make up that gap. And that's gonna allow us to fit our coupler on much easier, and it won't be blowing off every 5 minutes. So let's just get it marked. See if we can get a nice flat mark on there. It'll give us an idea of kind of where we need to cut it. All right, it looks like a pretty flat cut, and just slightly more angle than there was on there before. I guess slightly less angle, but that should get us lined up pretty good. So let's toss this back in the car, get us a measurement. Oh yeah, that looks great. That looks fantastic. So let's get this little measurement here, and we are right at about 2 3/16. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2 inches, and that'll leave us roughly 3/16 or an 1/8 inch, whatever it is, gap, and that should be absolutely perfect. All right, I'll put one more. Let's weld it up. Alright, we're all welded up, all bead rolled up, looking slick. Let's see if she fits. Oh yeah, baby. Much better. That's perfect. All we need to do is get our coupler in there, and we will be in good shape. Alright, that buttons up our cold side. Now we just got to worry about our hot side. Got one more hose, or sorry, charge pipe to make. Connect that one to that one, and then yeah, we will fire this thing out and go for a drive. Say we're getting somewhere. might have to loosen up our lower intercooler pipe here and twist it just a hair to get this to line up a hair better. So let's do that. All right, got our pieces all marked up. Got rid of our dent for the most part, and yeah, let's go ahead and tack this, weld it up, or roll some beads on it, and that'll be about the end of it. Got her all wrapped up. We were short one coupler because Grady didn't include this one in the kit, but we're all welded, bead rolled, everything fits really nice. This side turned out great. Everything seems really tight. I'm gonna tidy up the front end, put the bumper back on, and yeah, let's take this thing for a drive. All right. Got it all buttoned up. Let's see if it makes any boost. Got the boost controller turned all the way down. Got all my charge pipes tightened up this time. We had one straggler. Real rookie mistake. About beer 30, boys. It's like 100 degrees today. Dying. At 0.8 bar, which is great.
I said so.